Yo, Darkside, we just got raided, son. You know how we do. Drop my new beat for these new viewers. Sheezy out.
Moradel raided my stream with 1 views.
All right, y'all. Looks like everything's good. Stream is steady. Mic check. Cam check. What is up, y'all? It's time. I know. Hey guys, what about Doombringer for this build? Is it a good option? If you want to be tankier, sure. You'll lose damage. You'll lose some damage, but you'll be tankier. Hey Jay, what's going on, man? All right. Well, I guess what is next? Most of my responsibilities are done. All of my guys are updated with brand new videos. So that's a plus. I think that's like the first time I've been able to do that. I think in like previous seasons there'll be at least like a couple of guys that will have like old videos. Wait, what happened, Peacha? Doombringer implicit? Wait, when did they do that? Thanks for the Heartseeker bill. Yeah, man, you're welcome. Like the recent like there's like a hot fix or something, or like no, but I mean I'm just curious, like little nuggets like that have changed like on the fly, or we just didn't notice. Who's that with the? Oh crap! The game is on my third monitor. All right, I'm gonna have to go in window mode and change it around. Hold on. Give me a sec. What's the highest pit I've cleared this season? None, because I don't like pushing pits. Especially this season with a lot of all the different bugged boss damages or whatever. I just don't like pit, honestly, at all. I wish I did, because then there'll be like other different content to do. But yeah, I just don't. I don't care for pit. I hope things like Citadel and the expansion or whatnot, what would be like a fun option for like to test players' merit. Okay, hold on. So the game is on my third monitor for some reason. So I'm gonna have to fix that. All right, we're gonna go to windowed, save changes. So now we're on. Come on. See if it's gonna let me go to the full screen. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, you don't blame me. I mean, like, I just kind of wish I tolerated it in Diablo 3 because it was the first of its kind, and there was a interesting gameplay factor when you found like the right riff, and learning how to play that particular riff or whatever. Greater riff. I didn't really too much care for it then, but at least there was a satisfying component to that, and also leaderboards attached to it. So it was something. I think with Pit, I just think it needs more interesting things to, well, I'm gonna say challenge the player, but I really don't know how to really explain it. let's just say they need something different. I'll put it that way. Something different to test the player's ability to do said thing. I think at this point I should probably stop picking up gear, or a lot of pieces of gear in general, because like everything, most of the things I wanted to do, I already have the gear for. And then the other thing is if I do want to make like Arrow Storms Rogue or a Rand of Arrows Rogue or whatnot, I have the gear for that already. His tag is Endario's Rogue. Returning, what's happening, man? What's good, bro? Started the Flurry build today. It's fun. Let's check. Do I even have my Doombringer anymore? I think I might have like salvaged it. No, I still have it. Oh yeah, the 100% damage. It is there. Just never noticed. I think I talked about it before. Endeavor, what's going on? What's going on, sir? I get this question so much. You know, will Doombringer work in like X build? And I really feel like if the sword is not going to bring Doom, that they need to reward. The sword. It shouldn't be called Doombringer if it's not gonna bring the Doom. Alright, so actually, you know what I want to do? I got 2 of these. Okay. Guess it means I can brick one. Let me not say that before it actually happens. Probably this one. All right. Let's see if I can roll for upgrades. I don't think I've rolled any upgrades at all in like a while. I've put some in my stash, and I'm like, hey, I think that's an upgrade, but I haven't like actually done anything with it. So here we're going to roll damage per Dark Shroud. Hopefully. How do you theorycraft a build? Nice, we'll take. A lot of it really has to do with like knowing the ins and outs of the game. Like knowing and understanding how damage works in the game. Knowing and understanding what the breakpoints are. Knowing and understanding what the bugs are, because that's another thing. Like what is currently bugged and what's not working, etc. And then you kind of go from there. Also on Andariel or Heartseeker, it's possible. I mean, Andariel is, understand that Andariel is just a proc. So like the proc, whatever skill that can proc Andariel's a lot is good. So whatever skills have high lucky hit chance or have a lot of chances to proc, you slap a Fist of Fate on whatever it is that you're trying to do, and bam. You know, like it works on pretty much any particular skill. Hell, you can go Blaze Shift Endario or Invigorating Strike Endario if you wanted. Now, it'd be questionable whether it would perform on the level of Barrage Endarios, right? So, like Puncture's really close. Flurry's close. Heartseeker Endario would be close as well. Blaze Shift would be a little bit behind that, but not bad actually. Have I tried out a Blaze Shift build? Yeah, I sure have. Quite a few times. Actually, I've done it last season. It's called Shank Rogue. At least on my stream, on my channel, I call it Shank Rogue. But yes, I've done Blaze Shift. Sure do. Obviously, it's not as strong as like, let's say, trying it with Heartseeker or whatever, but it's a lot of fun to play. Like a lot of fun. Alright, so innervation, I guess. Can we get it? Adrenaline rush. I'm taking it slow because I don't want to like have a feeling I'm just gonna get unlucky and like not get that roll. Come on, don't do that. Wow. Come on.
Potato.
You serious?
Potato.
I had 6 tries. I had 6 tries. It did not want to roll it once. Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright, on to the next one. Not even anything I can even possibly use. Drop rate better this season or the same? What do you mean? In terms of like, are to my mythics or legendaries or need more context? Okay, here we go again. I got Dance for Dark Shroud on the first try, like last time. Now can we actually get innervation? Yeah. No. 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 Are you kidding? Are you kidding me right now? About time. Okay. It's +1, but we'll take it. But Jesus, man. Like, game's trying to scare me. This would be an upgrade on my Heartseeker build. Jar's Puncture Andy's build is made him a bit awful against it. Theory Masses. I haven't seen it, or I haven't seen that in action in Infernal Horrors, so I have no idea. Pursuit, what's going on? Pretentious, what's up, man? How was your actually, yeah, how was classes in general yesterday? No, you told me because you had homework on the first day. That's right, and you were mad about it. Good evening. How important is cast twice on rapid fire? Like, does it cast with the 3 combo points the second time? No, it means that each arrow has a chance to cast another arrow. So it's not you cast another after a rapid fire's entire cast. It's every individual arrow that comes out of your rapid fire shot has a chance to cast another arrow. What's your current movement speed bonus? I have no idea. I never looked. So I guess we'll look. Actually, where is my movement speed? Did I just pass by it? Pretty sure I did. I don't even see it. My mind playing tricks with me, man. You probably saw it somewhere. There it is. I literally couldn't find it for some reason. Tried Heartseeker with Shaco and Random Arrows with ultimate CD tempering. Yeah, so like with Shaco, it feels good with Shaco. It definitely does feel good with Shaco. I wish it and having your ultimate up more often also helps with the fall off gap with the no witness legendary node. I wish it was just a little bit more damage though, but it definitely feels good. Like it feels really good. I wish Crown worked with adaptability. If I could play with Crown, I would. I totally would play with Crown. So I wonder if they'll fix it with like a mid-season patch. No, the problem with Crown is that it doesn't work with adaptability. That's the issue. You can legit spam your ultimate and keep your Heartseeker up with, you know, some effort, but right now the problem is that adaptability aspect doesn't work with Crown. And that's such an important passive that you just, aspect that you just can't like not do. Alright, we're gonna try to enchant. I wonder how long it's gonna take for me to get what I want. You're still anxious? I have a Barrage Rogan. I'm not sure I messed with somewhere, but the damage is not there. I'm new to Diablo 4, so I played a little at launch to stop until the end of the season. And this season, any tips? Are you following a guide, or are you just kind of winging it? If you're kind of just winging it, then there's a lot of nuances that you may or may not know, things that that works and don't work. That's why you chose Shaco. It feels so good. Oh yeah, Shaco is the ultimate feel good option, man. On practically any build, like you put that on Rapid Fire, you put that on Barrage, not Endar as Barrage, but regular Barrage. But nothing feels quite as good as Shaco. Plus one to Frigid Finesse. But it does come with the whole idea of understand that all this feel good. Hold on, what? You said where's the scroll, the temper scroll at? Yeah, I heard about that. Apparently you can reset your temper once or something like that in the expansion or whatever with the item or whatnot. I'm following the guy, but I might have messed something up because I'm trying to build it quickly. Yeah, usually, yeah, I would definitely take it step by step. Also, make sure you read the gameplay section of it, so therefore you know either the rotations or what's necessary to actually make the build function in terms of what you have to do physically. Where do you see the total damage percent per Dark Shroud? I don't think it's listed anywhere, honestly. I have most of my Heartseeker gear. I'm missing Rings of Heartseeker and Frigid Finesse. My damage is still mostly 20 to 40 million when I'm missing. I'm missing for losing hundreds of millions of damage. Is that 20 to 40 million with all your buffs up? Like all of your buffs and rotations up? +2 to Malice is actually good. It's not Frostbitten. I mean, it's not Frigid Finesse though, but I guess we can leave it. Matthias, what's going on, man? I think usually the question oh, by the way, so I found out something, Matthias, today. I was helping someone else. The passes Malice and Weapon Mastery similar when building a build. Yeah, but Malice double dips on bosses for whatever strange reason. It takes both of the conditions and double dips whenever a boss is staggered, which is what makes Malice really good. But yeah, I found something out today, Matthias. Apparently, when you're running Heartseeker and you try to temper an elemental damage, like if you get something other than like physical for whatever strange reason, if you get like poison or whatever, it nerfs your damage. I spent like 20 minutes trying to help somebody who had better gear than I did, who was only hitting for like 400 to 500 million with everything buffed, and I was legit trying to like, I mean, I was trying to troubleshoot. I was trying to help the guy out like so much, and the only thing I could think of when I saw is, I think what he did was he rolled the poison elemental on his sword or whatever, so he can proc the alchemical advantage, so he can reach the 11 frame breakpoint easier. That's why he did it. But I couldn't think of anything except for that. And I said, hey, just try to put on like a different sword and like see what happens. And so he did. And boom, his damage numbers were where it should have been. And I'm like, yeah, we need to make sure we don't tell people to do that. Not that we were doing it, but it's just kind of like, it was interesting. You can use AA with smoke grenade and make it deal poison damage is easier. Yeah, I think he was just trying to find like a quick solution other than just doing the duration or whatever. Because then you could do that, but then you lose uptime on smoke grenade. So it's kind of like, I know what he was trying to do, right? It just happened to not work out. All right, so I guess we can keep the Malice. I actually really wanted Frigid Finesse. It would have been nice if I had Malice. I mean, that's fine, I guess. That works. Frigid Finesse is just so freaking good, though. I wish I could at least have one of those rolls. But I guess percent dex is good because I have a lot of dex usually. Take a different. I don't want to take your stream with your boss. Man, you're good, man. You're fine. XP event started? No idea. Have you gotten bored of hordes yet? You feel like they're getting repetitive? Well, I mean, I think the thing is that because there isn't like all the other parts of content right now, there isn't really much of a reason to do versus hordes. That yeah. Like once you've done a lot of torment bosses, you have the uniques and the mythics you need, then at that point it really is just hordes, right? So, which is not bad. I mean, granted, it's better this season than previous seasons, but yeah. Actually, tempering on Weapon Master actually wouldn't be too bad considering that I use a crossbow. Really? That's not awful, but. What road build have you had the most fun with this season? That's a hard one, man. I haven't played Rapid Fire in a while, but part of me feels that that's still my favorite build to play. I like the how difficult it is to play. But I also like combo points in general, so I'm a little biased in that. But yeah, I mean, I would say, I don't know. I had a lot of fun with Flurry. There are a lot of rogue builds that are fun to play. Do you think Heartseeker can outdo Andy's build for Rogue? I always answer this question in a very specific manner because there's different content in the game, different things that different builds do. So Andy's will definitely outdo Heartseeker AoE wise. Heartseeker outdoes Andy's single target. I think it's up to you to choose what more of a focus do you want to have on your character. So like let's say in an absolute perfect scenario, well, no, let me not say that. Let me leave it alone because people don't care about that. Why not combine Andy and Heartseeker for the best of both worlds, Cap? Sure. Whatever, that works. We'll leave it. Later though, I think I wanted to. Yeah, we'll just keep it that way. I guess I'm gonna put back on my Heartseeker stuff. Bubs in the tubs. Hey, I was hoping to get some insight on the common point of fire build. The only one on Mobilytics, but he's talking about how Umbercrux is balling, but it's not on his weapon slot. What would you recommend for weapons? I don't have Ubers. I'm using combination and shard, but it feels kind of slime, or am I just bad? We have a rapid fire build on Maxroll. If you want to take a look at that, I am the author of that one. But yeah, I can't tell you what other websites do with their stuff. All right, Endeavor. Thanks for stopping by, man. I know I kind of got on late. Yeah, so like, yeah, I don't like go on their stuff, and that's like, you know, somebody who works for Coke is, you know, trying things out in you know, a Pepsi factory or something. You know what I mean? Not that it's a bad thing. Like, I'm not saying that like that there's anything wrong, but it's like, ideally, I don't go looking at their guides, or really any sites guys, to be honest with you. But yeah, Umbercrux is. I will say you this. I will say this much. Umbercrux is not worth it on rapid fire at all whatsoever. Like, not at all. Period. So I would not use that for rapid fire. Shard, same thing. Thing is that I think that might be like leftover information from PTR, because in the PTR, Umbercrux was balling, but not so much now. All right, so yep, I guess let's throw on our Heartseeker stuff. Where is all my Heartseeker stuff actually? Shift. I think this is the. Is this the one? Has to be that one, I assume. Yeah, I guess it's that one. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's see, Pangorgers. rather. There it is. Yeah, here we go. And then we go back. Crossbow. Somewhere. Yeah, this be it. Let's see. Shard, I think it's this one. Dagger we keep because that's universal. Let's go, TJ. I got a lot of Codenby rings. Oh no, this is just a you're gonna need a gas mask, man. But I can't get which one was wait a minute. What was on here? Like, this wasn't my original ring. This was it. Okay. I just have bad masterworks on it. That's all. That's all that is. Okay. What's your favorite rogue spec this season for endgame? I still would say rapid fire. Although I do think Heartseeker is like stronger. I had the most fun playing rapid fire. So if I'm going by fun factor, definitely rapid fire. Although Heartseeker is fun. On a 4G Skyhunter last night trying to figure out what to do with it. You plan on playing any Barrage or rapid fire builds? For an up close melee build, how much health would I recommend? Probably somewhere along the lines of at least 30k. But most melee builds are pretty tough as long as you have second wind and momentum. You're running Annie's Barrage right now? Okay, so do you see yourself ever playing a physical barrage or a rapid fire build of any sort? If the answer is no, then you should sell that. I think all that gear is right. Okay. Infinite, what's going on? So how's my day? Not the greatest, unfortunately. It's a long story. I actually won't get into. But I'll be alright. Heartseeker build is very well put together. I only have 50% of GA, so I'll put between 110 and mil depending on buffs and debuffs. Yeah, 10 to 12 basic attack ranks is a lot. Also, passives are worth a lot too. Like, passives are multiplicative. And probably some of the like strongest ways to buff your character. Like, passives can be worth more than ranks, depending on like which passive you get. And how many ranks to a skill you already got. To head up, bro. Yeah, I'm all right. I'll be fine. Try to do some things today and I just couldn't. Fortunately, my body just wouldn't allow me. So I thought I was feeling better in general, and then reality check kind of sat back in, and I'm just like, all right, well, that was unfortunate. But we shall try again in the future. All right. You know what I want to do though? uh Whatever. We'll just refund it all. Screw it. instead of trying to peel apart some things, I'm just gonna refund it all. Let's see. Also, Matthias, what are you working on now? What is your next project? I know you like to do off meta things as well. Up in this exploit pass of the season, we're not running victimized. That's why exploit used to double dip with victimize. I think it actually still does. I don't think they actually fixed that part. Believe it or not, they just disabled a lot of other damage modifiers. But since we're not running victimize, it doesn't really have like exploit is really good on like a poison setup because the poison will start at the base of whatever exploit's multiplier was. However, like on skills that multi-hit, right? Let's say Barrage, for example, Barrage Rapid Fire. So if you're hitting with multiple arrows, then exploit is dynamic. So that means like after the first arrow or two that hits, the other 20-something arrows aren't going to have the exploit buff because the enemy's HP is going to be below that threshold for exploit to proc. That's actually what makes exploit not good on multi-hit builds, multi-hit skills or whatever. But on something like pinch shot, it's good because it's just one hit. So that one hit is going to be like a massive bang of a hit. So on pinch shot, exploit is really good. But on multi-hit skills, it's not. But again, we used to use it on Heartseeker because it doubled it on Victimize. Okay. Building back the Paragon board. But as often as I do this, I'm surprised I don't have it like memorized. I have it mostly memorized, but I guess we'll take both of these just so we have control there. It's funny because last season the second board was all built around exploit weakness, and this season the second board is built around no witness. You know what I really want to do though? I think I actually want to try. I want to experiment with it with Victimize again at some point. I do think that not having a constant way to proc vulnerable for enemies around more than 3 seconds, because we don't really run, with chance to make enemies vulnerable or whatever like that. could help a little. I mean, it wouldn't be as good as close quarters combat, but I do want to revisit it, see if there's any like stones we may have left unturned because we built around victimized, but then we quickly shifted to close quarters combat because it legit just made the most sense. I think now that my gear is a bit better than it was. It's not great yet, but it's still better than what it is. Maybe the victimized procs can add a little bit more AoE or something. Because I have so much single target damage now. I don't know. Just kind of a thought. It's kind of the same thing. Yo, Sig, what's happening? This 112% lucky hit on your puncture means your proc Andes 100% of the time. If that's the threshold that Zario has set, then yes. I need to actually take a look at that. I haven't looked thoroughly at his setup. But whatever he has listed in terms of the amount of lucky hit you need is what you follow. Just those builds are all about the proc. What happened? Wait, did my are we live?